welcome back to my channel. Welcome. I love you guys so very much. I hope you're having a great day. If not, I hope it gets better for you because I want you to thrive. If you're new here, my name is Julie. You can call me Mooney, or whichever you prefer. I refer to you guys as my Mooney squad. I love you guys so much. But yeah, if you're interested in learning how to read tarot, pick a card readings, if you have questions you need answered, some witch tips, and if you want to talk about anime, then definitely this is your spot here on YouTube. So definitely please hit that subscribe button to come join the Mooney squad. It's very appreciated and we enjoy having new people here and we embrace you with open arms. I love you so very much. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for taking the time and stopping by. Thank you for all my current Moonies. You guys are the best. The Mooney squad is holding it down. So I love you guys so much. But yeah, if you're new here, this series we're talking about how to teach beginners the basics of the major arcana within the tarot. This series follows the major arcana. If you're not familiar with that, it's the major cards such as the Death card, the Devil card, Justice, the Chariot, and all that stuff. Those are the major arcana cards. They're the first 22 cards of a traditional tarot deck, because there's the major and there's the minor. This series I'm teaching you of the heavy hitters, which are the major arcana. Those are the ones people are more familiar with. My posting schedule for this series is on Wednesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so definitely hit that notification bell so that way you're not missing any of my notifications and all my content. Like I said, I also do YouTube Shorts. I have my witch tip series on there, and I'm bringing in more content during the week for other series as well, so stay tuned. But this specific playlist and this series is about teaching how to read the major arcana, and it's on a Wednesday and Friday at 6 p.m. schedule. I have been reading tarot for a long time. I've been reading for myself, been reading for clients. So if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, it's not ever demanded, but it's always appreciated. If you want to book a reading with me, that link will be in the description down below. You can purchase it on my shop, but that's just, and it'll explain to you how I do my readings. If you also want to join the Mooney squad and come hang out with me, be more interactive and follow along, my bread and butter is on Instagram, so if you want to follow me on Instagram at Moonies Metaphysical, definitely check that out. On Thursdays we have lives where we talk, we hang out, we play games. I usually do like a card reading giveaway. Usually about three or four people win, where I guess a number, whoever's closest on my end, or guess the exact number, gets a free card pull during the live. It's just a fun way to hang out. So yeah, if you're interested in that community, definitely check out my Instagram. I'm also on TikTok as well. Still kind of getting used to it, learning it, but mostly Instagram is my bread and butter. So if you're interested in that, definitely follow me on Instagram at Moonies Metaphysical. My next live is on Thursday, the 26th of October, and that is at 6 p.m. So definitely go and check that out. But without further ado, let's talk about the major arcana card, number card 14, the Temperance card. So the way I explain this series, if you're new here, I talk about the overall energy of the card, upright meanings, reversal meanings, whether it's a yes, no, or maybe so, and a very basic yes or no question, and like the ruling planet and the ruling energy of the cards. So here, as I mentioned in the series as well, also if you're new here and you want to binge watch all of these episodes, they already are in an organized playlist for you, so definitely just check out that playlist and start from episode 1 if you want to. But as I mentioned before in my other videos, for people that are new here, my Moonies that follow along, they're like, yes, we know what she's about to say. But every major arcana card has every zodiac sign has a major tarot card linked to it. Not every major tarot card has a zodiac sign associated with it. So for example, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card that's not linked to a specific zodiac sign, right? Which is like Aries, Taurus, Scorpio, all that stuff. But the Temperance card is one of those cards that does have a link to zodiac sign, and that zodiac sign is Sagittarius. If you're kind of unfamiliar with Sagittarius in regards to astrology, Sagittarius is the centaur, the human head with the horse butt. But that is the Aries of Sagittarius. It's a fire sign, and it's a mutable sign. So the card Temperance links to the Sagittarius sign. So just to keep that in mind. Now in regards to the overall energy of, excuse me, I accidentally hit my laptop. In regards to the overall energy of the Temperance card, Temperance is a card really about patience. So it's about the card of like, okay, you know, good things come to those who wait. Like, you know, slow and steady wins the race. Temperance is about balance, patience, and taking things in moderation. A good quote that I feel like really emphasizes the temperance energy is, good things take time, as they should. We shouldn't expect the good things to happen overnight. Actually, getting something too easily or too soon can cheapen the outcome, and that's by John Wooden. He's actually the one that says good things take time, and people usually say that part, but that's not the whole entire quote, so I gave you the whole quote. But that is the energy of the Temperance card. When you get the Temperance card in your reading, it's really wanting you to focus on patience and balance and moderation, okay? Yes, you want to succeed. Yes, you want to see the fruits of your labor, and I'm saying you, but it's the person asking the question, but in the reading. Another thing I want to mention as well, sorry, I got like an eyelash in my eye, I'm like itchy. But another thing as well that I wanted to mention with the Temperance card specifically is that it's a card that doesn't really gear towards like a specific topic. As I mentioned in the death video too as well, there are certain cards that they're like green lights or red lights for certain questions. So like the Empress is a really good light for career and money. You know, the Hierophant is a really good card in regards to spirituality, school. Justice is the same thing for law. But there are some kind of cards in the tarot deck, like especially the major arcana cards, that have the same overall energy and they don't focus on a specific topic. Like the message is still the same when you get it in a reading. So the Temperance cards is one of them. Regardless if you're trying to, like, you know, want to, like, you can't, it's the card that's reminding you that you can't eat the fruit the same day that you plant the seeds, okay? The Temperance card in the reading is reminding you that, okay, it's time for you to take some patience, balance, moderation, look at the external factors, look at the other parties, look at the other cards within your spread that's painting you the answer and the image. The Temperance card is a great card to remind you that you need to really slow down. You need to hold your horses, which is funny because it's ruled with the Sagittarius sign, which is the centaur, which is half horse. And people usually think that horses are about running and super fast, which is true, you know. Running and being passionate and being free is very much what elevates the horse spirit, but as well as being grounding, stabilizing, you know. That's why horses are like usually sometimes known in like ancient traditions and histories, is that like the horse is like a really symbolic creature of like conquering the land. And by conquering the land, you need patience. You don't conquer the land overnight. So just to keep that in mind. But in regards to upright readings, upright energy in readings. So when you get the Temperance card, regardless of any question, any topic, when you get it upright, it really focuses on patience and purpose and persistence. I call it the 3 P's, right? When I learned for reading upright. The 3 P's are really focusing on, excuse me, sorry, it's like really warm in here, I kind of lost my breath for a second, but the 3 P's, patience, persistence, and purpose for the Temperance card, is really honing on in your reading, is to have the asker really focus on what are their goals, okay, what is it that they're trying to accomplish, what's the goal, what are they trying to reach, what's the question that they're coming here asking the tarot spread for. And it's really like how does that affect your current life? How does that affect your current state? And what are you doing to reach that goal? The Temperance card is really it's a reminder card in a reading, especially when it comes up in a reading that's personal, should I say. It focuses a lot on like filling up your own cup and then making sure that you can sustain it. So the Temperance card in a reading is really focusing on the energy upright, is when it's like, okay, here's what you're doing, this is what you want to get done, okay, that's fine, but now you have to effectively work towards that goal, and you have to be patient with it. You can't make a plan and think of something and then you're like, okay, I want to reach that plan the next day. No, the Temperance card in your reading upright, it's really focusing on just like really focusing on your purpose and honing in that like goal. Now when you get it in a reading in reverse, I always tell people, if you're new here, my Moonies, the way I was taught and the way I learned tarot is that some people don't read reversals. Some people think reversals have a negative connotation. I disagree. I think reversals should be read, and I don't think they have a negative connotation per se. I just think they have more so of ask your question but reflect internally aspect, okay, as opposed to the external. So when you get it, the Temperance card reverse, it could be in a reading, it's like focusing on imbalance, impatient. Maybe you need to do inner healing, and some shadow work, okay? Why are you a perfectionist? Or the asker, like, what's going on here? Why are you expecting so much so quickly, and are you upset about it? Why are you so impatient? Like, is there some imposter syndrome here? The Temperance card in reverse as well really highlights a lot of imposter syndrome as well, in terms of like career or school that somebody might ask. Because it really, when it's in reverse, it really focuses on kind of the negative aspects of like, okay, I did it. Now what's the next step? I need to move forward. And the Temperance card in reverse is reminding you, is like, that's not the way life works, you know? Imbalance, impatience, you know, imposter syndrome, you know, like the Temperance card is really calling in a reading for inner healing and shadow work, and to really focus on what's causing that impatience, what's causing that imbalance, what's causing that imposter syndrome. Why does the asker feel like they're not focusing on the actual goal and how they need to put in the effort to get there? Why do they feel like it's just something that it's not really desirable, it's not a desirable goal? And so in regards to the ruling element and the ruling planet, so the Temperance sign is linked to the Temperance card is linked to the zodiac sign Sagittarius, as I mentioned earlier. Sagittarius is the card that is ruled by Jupiter. Big Daddy Jupiter in ancient times is known as the planet for abundance, expansion, okay? Jupiter is big. Jupiter is a lot of energy, and it's also a fire sign. So that's the energy for Temperance, and for the Temperance cards, because it's a fire sign and is also linked to the planet Jupiter, which it's kind of funny because people are like, but if Jupiter, it's about expansion and about abundance and just so much energy, then why is the Temperance card telling you to be patient? Well, you know, a lot of times, just because you're patient doesn't mean you're slowing down. Sometimes it can be where the most productive thing that you can do in a reading, and usually that will follow with like another card, that like, you know, major arcana cards, where like the image is getting clear to you of what needs to be done. But the overall Temperance card itself in the reading, like I said, these are the major arcana cards, are like the heavy hitters in the arcana. They're not specifically like there isn't just one thing, like one answer. Like, they're going to present multiple images and take the energy the way it goes, because of the energy of the cards, the energy of the other cards that link to it, and the questions being asked, and like how spirit translates the message. But in regards to Temperance, it's like you can still be patient and still work hard. The Temperance card isn't just like telling you to, be patient, and that equates to slowing down. No, you can be patient in reaching your goals and reaching that milestone you want in your life and working hard, you know. The Temperance card isn't telling you like, yeah, you know, you need to slow down, you just need to be patient. No, the Temperance card, the energy that it's telling you about, and that's why it's linked to the zodiac sign Sagittarius and the planet Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion, is because it's telling you you need to be patient with your expectations on how your journey is going to go, but the goal is the same. And if you want to reach this goal, you need to put in the work. But the difference in putting the work and knowing that good things take time versus thinking that you're just putting in the work and you're burning yourself out and you're like, well, why am I not getting anywhere? No, that's when the Temperance is telling you good things take time. And if things happen really fast, that means that they're cheap and something probably is going to happen, right? Like the sign, the saying that says, too good to be true. The Temperance is reminding you that good things take time, but make sure you're putting in that consistent effort and that consistent work and being patient, so that way you can eat the fruit when it ripes, not when you just plant it. So that's the Temperance card, ruling element and planet. Now, I always end my videos with a yes, a no, or maybe so, in regards to like very basic interpretations and understanding of the cards. So in regards to the Temperance card, is it a yes, is it a no, is it a maybe so? It's actually a maybe so. And the reason why it's a maybe so is because I like to tell people, like, the Temperance is a really good card that it doesn't have a specific like topic that it connects to. It connects to a whole bunch of topics, but it also is just reminding you to be super cautious of the situation. Really focus on what you're doing. And yes, my amazing fiance just came home, so my fur baby is in the back acting a fool. Sorry. But going back to what I'm saying, just to wrap up this video, is that it's a maybe so, because the Temperance cards remind you to be cautious of the situation, okay? There are things that are too good to be true And then there are things that good things take time, so you want to make sure that you're aware of that and embark on that journey to reach that goal, okay? So thank you guys so much for being here with me on episode 14 for Temperance. I love you guys so very much. Please hit that like button down below. Definitely subscribe if you are interested in joining the Moonies squad. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being with me and have a great day. Bye.